and very calm. And check out those scores all you want. They're right there hard on the throats. And I'm telling you right now, all of you can go to Taifa.com regarding the standings. It's one of those things that everybody, in fact, we'll kind of get into it right now. Why not? One of the things that we're going to talk about regarding scores and regarding the different age groups. That's what we're going to do here tonight. But before I do that, let's address a situation. We're going to go over just the top 10 in the current standings, D1, D2, in the situation, where a lot of questions have been asked. And I've had this question asked several times. It's been mentioned numerous times, but people are still focusing on the wrong thing. And this has to do with the standings. So when you go to Taifa.com, you click on Game Center, you go to standings, and everybody look. So here's what it is. At the standing now in Division 2. So when I look at the Flag Division 2, you got wins, losses, ties. As I'll do that right now. We'll look at the Flag group right now. Percentage place. Now everybody seems to be focusing on this points for and points against. Points for, points against. And then this is nothing to do with playoff seeding whatsoever. Now, this has nothing to do with playoff seeding. So let's make that clear. Because a lot of people seem to be focusing on that. They're sending messages left and right about this. Let me read this verbatim. For playoff seeding, Taifa uses an algorithm developed for us by a tenured math professor from Trinity University. We have interviewed him. I've interviewed him twice now. During the last playoff seeding show, the playoff reveal show, I had a lengthy interview with the professor, and he explained everything in detail on how this works to do with points. This algorithm does not use points in any way to determine seeding for playoffs. Let me say that again. It has nothing to do with points. Nothing. This algorithm for playoffs. I hope everybody heard him. Does not use points in any way to determine seedings. When I talk about points for, points after, that's literally for us just to look at to see how strong a team really looks. Let's be honest. Every single team in the league. I can't go to every single game. How strong does a team really look? And a lot of times, because I can't see, this is a great tool, the Division II flag standings. One of the things that sticks out to me, for me, and it's a great tool for you to just kind of see. So when you look at points for, they're in first place. They've scored 146 points on offense. They've allowed only 19 points on defense. Points after. You got the West Texas Longhorns who are in first place right now at 4-0. Southeast Junior Hornets are 3-0. They've scored 134 points on offense. They've allowed 52 points on defense. Texas Storm in third place are 3-0. They have scored 102 points, and they have not allowed a score on defense. So if I was to look at a matchup between the Southeast Junior Hornets and the Texas Storm, not seeing either one of these teams actually play a game, I may be inclined to go with the Texas Storm to possibly win that matchup against giving up more points. Now, where that does come into play is the strength of the Junior Hornets. Why is that? Hornets scored more points, yes, but they've the schedule. And that's what has to do with the PCI, as they call it. That's what all that has to do with. That has to do with the head-to-head, the PCI, nothing to do with the points. So here's the other. You beat a team 52-0, but accidentally on the system, They posted 50-0. The thing, if you're sending a message to Taifa right now because you're upset because somebody wrote something, if you're all crying because you didn't get those 2 points, it doesn't matter wrong on the sheet that was turned into them, the game report. Point is you won. The point is you win the head-to-head. It doesn't matter. Comes in is if you go and you beat a team 50-0 and you're 3-0, where the head-to-head matter comes in or the strength of schedule in 3, it's expected. It is expected that you're going to beat them that way. So as we get closer, we inch closer, and this picture starts to really clear up here in the standings. And it's starting to get that way. We're 3 weeks in. Week 4 is upon us. We're almost to the halfway point of the season. We're just about at the halfway point of the season. So these things are going to start to matter here. Again, be assured that the algorithm. Now, I'm sure we'll see the professor again during the playoff show. Does not use points in any way to determine seeding for the playoffs. And it has nothing to do with the seeding. I'm sure he'll reiterate that point. So let's make sure we've got that clear. All right. So that's one of the things we wanted to talk about today. So also coming up tonight, we're talking about some big matchups, and we're going to look at the top 10 teams in Division I, Division II, all the age levels. I want to know what you think is the big matchups of the week coming up. I know one in San Antonio. It's been all over Facebook. They've approached me to do the games, and unless they change it to Sunday, I can't get there. I'm already booked on Saturday. But it is the Judson Junior Rockets and the San Antonio. So a big matchup there. Antonio Predators. What are the big matchups? Colleen. I don't know what those big matchups are, so you got to let me know. Where the big matchups are. Is there matchups in Houston? Is there big matchups going on in West Texas? Awesome big rivalry games. A lot of Rocket fans chiming in going on this week between two organizations. Predator fans were chiming in on Facebook early this week about that matchup coming up this weekend. I know the Predators did ask if it was available. Unfortunately, I'm not. Trojans versus Steelers rookies game going on this weekend. That's one of the big matchups they're talking about. We're also going to films. His name is George Ortiz. We're going to be talking to him tonight as well as their partnership with Taifa. And we'll get more information about what. We're going to talk tonight to the CEO of Game Day Films is all you can expect from Game Day Films moving in through the season and particularly going into the championship season. And let them talk to you how to contact them and what. Not till next week when we 50-piece the Jets. Okay. Everybody talk about 50-piecing. We will answer a submitted Santel Hobbs says question that we also received. It's regarding referees. Also has to do with a game that was apparently under protest. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on. Get your thoughts on what you think of the information that we received on it. So some great stuff coming up. Again, look at the top 10 teams. That submitted question that I got. If you have a question that you want to submit for Taifa, email your question to kenny.long@taifa.com. We'll get some big matchups, interview with Game Day Films CEO. We'll answer the answers and reveal the next available show. Once we get it, keep it here. We'll step away real quick. We'll be right back here on Taifa Radio.
Taifa members was born with cystic fibrosis. Despite this, Joey went to school,
graduate Volunteer of the Year award. What makes them a great volunteer? You can send the information to helpdesk@taifa.com. That's helpdesk. Send your nominee's name, contact information, and a short bio as to taifa.com. The Joey T. Taifa Volunteer of the Year Award. Recognize your volunteer. Rock Solid. A Rock Solid soft shell helmet is the first helmet a kid will ever wear. It enhances the experience and allows kids to feel like big-time football players. After their NFL careers, the Rock Solid team was built on the powerful idea that by delivering gear that promotes a better experience, they can help to preserve Football Association and the Taifa Radio Player of the Game Award. For more information on how you can get your Rock Solid soft shell helmet, grow the game of football. Rock Solid is a proud sponsor of the Texas Youth and other great gear and apparel from this authentic football company. Go to www.liverocksolid.com. That's liverocksolid.com. Or call 855-282-rocksolid.com. Rock Solid. Football is for everyone. We got you. 8880. Email rocksolid@info@live.
Sports. With the Dick's Scorecard, you earn points on all your purchases and get 3% back in points, cash, gear, rewards. Points lead to cash to buy gear so you can play more sports. Get your Dick's Scorecard and start earning reward certificates and access to exclusive deals and events. It's simple. Point every season.
Star Inflatables, a premier custom manufacturer of cold air inflatables.
And they know what big-time Texas football is all about.
They specialize in Team Spirit tunnels, inflatable helmets.
Season starts at Dick's.
All-Star.
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 Inflatables.com.
Hi, Kenny Long here, and I want to talk to you about rain gutters. With the recent heavy rains in South Texas, many of us have come to realize that the rain gutters All-Star Inflatables. If you can imagine it,
they can inflate it.
Our homes either don't just creating a mess. Let me tell you about Curtis McCluskey with Advanced Rain Control. He is your go-to guy for seamless gutters that don't work or simply just don't exist, destroying flower beds and outs and repair periods. Curtis will get you a quality rain control gutter system on your home at a quality price. Contact Curtis at 210-8 serving San Antonio and the surrounding areas with over 25 years. 3-963-9881. Don't get caught in the rain without a quality gutter system on your home. From Advanced Rain Control 881 for your free quote today. That's 210-86. Call Curtis today. I sent you. Kenny Long here with Taifa Radio, and I'm here to tell you that Taifa and Chipotle restaurants have come to 210-863-9881. And tell them Kenny Long together for a fundraise at participating Chipotle restaurants located in Texas. And Chipotle will donate 50% of the proceeds to your touchdown. Here is how you can score. Taifa organizations can set up a date to organization.chipotle.com/fundraisers and start your fundraiser today. Hey, cheer squads. That means that's half of the proceeds. Just go to WW2. That's a 2-point conversion. But wait, coming in October, Chipotle will be hosting a Taifa Day. Coaches and two opportunities to fundraise for your organization or athletes. And get a buy one, get one free. That's right, buy one, get one free. Watch the Taifa website at www. On that day, show up in your uniform at your participating Texas Chipotle restaurant. www.taifa. Everybody scores and everybody wins. GTM Sportswear.
GTM Sportswear.
.com for dates and info. Taifa and Texas Chipotle Restaurant.
Look like a team? Jerseys, uniforms with amazing new sublimations to choose from, warm-ups, and much, much more. Get your team practice wear with up to train like a team. GTM Sportswear can outfit your entire team with custom jersey % off.
GTM Sportswear is a proud sponsor of the Texas Youth Football and Cheer Association.
Need uniforms for your cheerleaders? They got those. They even have great fan apparel for that team spirit look. Get some of the best at GTMSportswear.com and get outfitted for the season. Once again, that's GTMSportswear.com. Or call Miss Prices on all apparel with their amazing partnership with Taifa. Just go to Miller at Summation.
GTM Sportswear.
Love what you do, wear what you love.
Monarch Trophy
785-249-5343 for more information.
Studio in San 1972. Their mission is to provide their customers with a wide variety of high-quality, competitively priced Antonio, a leader in the awards and recognition industry since 19. They have award feast,